Hello friends, welcome to our channel. In this lecture, I would like to discuss about the Canis method. So this method was developed by the Jasper Canny of Germany. So this method was the extension of the slope deflection method. So see here, before going to analyze the problems, we have to remember these three formulas. So these three formulas are very important for our analyzing purpose. So first of all, rotation factor. So in the problem, we have to find the rotation factor. So this Canis method is also called as rotation contribution method. So here we have to find out the rotation factor, which was denoted by U. That one will be equal to minus half of the K by sigma K, where K is the relative stiffness, sigma K is total relative stiffness. So what is relative stiffness? Here that one will be equal to some property. So there will be some two note points. I will discuss about that one also. Then see here, rotation moment. Generally final movements will be denoted by MAB. Fixed movements will be denoted by M bar AB. Here rotation movements will be denoted by M dash AB. So see here, that one will be equal to U. What is that U? This rotation factor into this sigma MF. So this one will be sum of the fixed moments. So or else you can also call it as balancing moments. The sigma MF will be equal to sum of the fixed moments or balancing moments plus sum of the forward rotation moment. This summation indicates total sum of the forward rotation moments. Okay, then go to the final moment. So see here in the formula, M equal to FEM meaning fixed end moment plus 2 into near end rotation moments plus foreign rotation moments. So friends, first of all, you please remember all these formulas. So then we will see here. Before going to this one, I already told you what is relative stiffness here. So which was denoted by K. So there will be two note points for finding the relative stiffness. So when forend is hinged or simply supported, for example, you assume any beam at end A it will be fixed and end B it will be simply supported. So from seeing from A, B is simply supported condition. Here forend will be simply supported condition. Then the condition will be applied here 3/4 times of I by L. For example, from B you will see A means A end is fixed. The forend condition A is fixed. So then you will apply this formula I by L here. So that is the meaning here. So see here, I am going to analyze one problem here. In this problem, we will clear all the formulas and applications and note points also. So see here, analyze the beam shown by Canis method and draw its bending moment diagram. See here, this is a fixed beam. Here A and D is fixed, and at the same time it consists more than two supports. That is the reason the beam will be continuous here. This is a continuous beam. At the same time here the two ends will be fixed. So see here, at end A it will be fixed, at B there will be intermediate support. So this is a intermediate support which is considered as a fixed support. At the same time C is a intermediate support, that is the reason it is considered as a fixed support, and end D will be fixed support. For example, if there will be some simply supported or roller means at D you will consider as a hinged or roller directly. But here intermediate, even though these are simply supported conditions, but here these are the intermediate supports. That is the reason we are considering fixed support at B and C. Then calculate the fixed moments. For example, if you see here in the span AB, there will be one concentrated load, means exactly center load, point load is applied, that is some 50 kilonewton will be applied on 4 meters span in AB span. So what is our formula? Friends, already we will discuss all the derivations in the previous sessions. If you want, go and watch that sessions, then you will know how you will get these formulas. Okay, so M bar AB equal to minus WL by 8, this formula will be, where W equal to this 50 and L equal to this length of that particular span 4 and 8 is, so already 8 will be there. So if you substitute in our formula, then you will get a minus 25 kilonewton meter. Similarly, MBA equal to plus WL by 8 kilonewton meters. That one will be equal to 25 kilonewton meter. Then go for M bar BC. Here in the M bar BC span, there will be total UDL, entire load, uniform distributed load will be acting on that particular span. So what is the formula for that one? Minus WL square by 12, where W equal to 15, L equal to 5. So I am substituting here. After simplifying, you will get a minus 31.25 kilonewton meter. Then again M bar CB means just sign will be changes here. Then go to the M bar CD. See here in this formula, there will be eccentric load, not concentric, exactly point load here. Some eccentric load, some A by B distance in the total span of 5 meters. At distance A there will be 2 meters and at distance B there will be 3 meters. For that the formula will be changes. So what is that formula? M bar CD equal to minus WAB square by L square. Here W equal to 80 kilonewton and where A equal to this 2 meters, B equal to this 3 meters and L equal to this total length of this span. After simplify this one by using your calculators, then you will get minus 57.6 kilonewton meter. Similarly, what about M bar DC formula? WA square B by L square, where A equal to 2, B equal to 3 and W equal to 80 and L equal to 5. Then after simplifying, you will get this 38.4 kilonewton meter. So first of all, for analyzing any problem, you have to find these fixed moments. Then go to the rotation factors. So already I told you the formula for the rotation factor. What is that formula? U equal to minus 1 by 2 K by sigma K. So before that one, you will take this as a table format. First of all, you consider joint. So see here, in this entire problem, there will be two joints, that is at joint B and joint C. There will be only two joints. That is the reason in the joint we are considering only B and C. Okay. At the same time, member. So what are the connecting members for the joints? For B, BA is one connecting member and BC is another connecting member. For C, CB is one connecting member and CD is another connecting member. Therefore, for B, there will be taking two members and here also taking two members. Then relative stiffness. So already in the note point, already I discussed, when for and D is fixed condition, you can consider I by L. When for and D is simply supported, you may consider 3 by 4 times of I by L. So see here friends, in the entire problem, at end A it will be fixed, at end D it is also fixed. B and C will be simply supported here, but these two are the intermediate supports. I already told you in the starting itself, whenever there will be intermediate supports, considered as a fixed support. Therefore in the entire problem, there will be fixed supports only. That is the reason for each and every condition you will get I by L. So when you will get 3 by 4 times of IBL. So in the next problem, I will take the type of example and I will show you clearly. Okay, then you please follow this one. So here I am at the A and I am seeing B. What happens? B is a fixed intermediate support. Therefore the condition will be I by L. What about here I by L? Where I means entire property of the beam. So I doesn't given anything here. That is the reason I equal to I. What about this L? Where L equal to length of that particular span. So therefore taken 4, I by 4. See here in the member BA. I already explained that one, where I equal to I, L equal to 4. Similarly, member BC, connecting member BC. So I am at the B and I am seeing C. For and fixed support here. Why? Because this is an intermediate support considering as a fixed support. Then go to the next member. Next member, which is BC. So I am at the position B and I am seeing for and condition, that is C. So for and here is intermediate fixed support. So our condition will be I by L. What about I here? I will be, there will be no property given here. That is the reason I equal to I and L equal to length of that particular span 5. So see here friends, I by L, that is I by 5. So if you want to keep like that only, or else you can go to the decimals you can simplify in the decimals. Then go to the next step. At the joint C, there will be two members, that is CB and CD. So see here, there will be two members CB and CD. You will get I by L equal to I by 5, I by L equal to I by 5. So I will explain that one. So I am at the C, seeing member CB. So I am at the C, seeing far end means that is B. I am taking CB members means where B is the fixed intermediate support. That is the region your condition will be I by L. So here also I equal to I, L equal to 5. Then go to the CD member. CD member will be equal to far end, D is the fixed. So that is the reason your condition will be I by L, where I equal to property equal to I. There will be no property given in the problem. That is the reason I equal to I and L equal to total length of that span. Therefore I by L. So see here, I by L, I by 4, I by 5. I by 5, I by 5. Like that you will get. These are the individual relative stiffness for that particular member. For example, BA equal to I by 4. If you simplify this one, you will get 0.25. Like that, all these are the individual members. Then in our table, there will be total relative stiffness. Means sum of the relative stiffness. So you have to sum that particular joint members, not all the members. For example, see here, I am going for joint B. I am summing these two only. So total relative stiffness means I am summing these two, that is I by 4 plus I by 5. Then that one will be equal to 9I by 20. So if you better simplify that one, you will get 0.45y. Similarly, for C joint also, I am simplifying, I am summing its two connecting members, that is CB and CD. Then you will get I by 5 plus I by 5. That one will be equal to 2 by 5 into I. That one will be equal to 0.4 into I. So you will get individual total relative. So you will get for individual relative stiffness. After that you will get total relative stiffness for that particular joint B and joint C. Then go to the rotation factor. So U equal to minus 1 by 2 into K by sigma K. For example, if I want to calculate rotation factor for member BA, so see here, U equal to minus 1 by 2. So I am taking relative stiffness for only BA member, that is 0.25I. And what about the sum K? The sum K will be equal to total relative stiffness for that particular joint. Okay, so that is 0.45I. So what about here? Minus 1 by 2 into this 0.25I by 0.45 into I. Then you will get minus 0.28. Similarly, if I want to calculate BC means, here I am taking relative stiffness. This relative stiffness K equal to 0.20I and this sigma K equal to 0.45I. Then you will get minus 0.22. Similarly, if you simplify these also, for example, K here will be 0.20 and sigma K equal to 0.4I. For calculating CD, 0.20 is the K and 0.4 is the sigma K. Then simplify in the calculator, you will get these individual rotation factors. Okay friends. Then we are going to the next step, that is Canis method. So before going to the problem, you see here, this is a Canis model diagram for that particular problem where end A is fixed and end D is fixed. Wherever joints, we have to draw like this. We have to draw like this. This is the Canis model. So that is the reason I am mentioning here Canis model diagram. So first of all, you have to draw like this. For example, if there will be simply support means, if just to simplify this one, just to you draw like this, simply supported, in simply supported model, not in the fixed model. Okay, there will be two ends fixed here. That is the reason I am mentioning, I am showing fixed diagram here. At the same time, so after drawing this diagram, then first of all, see here, this one will be A and this one will be B, C joint and D joint. After that, here I am writing member AB, A to B. That is the reason I am AB, BA and BC, CB, CD and DC. First of all, we are already completed to calculate the fixed end moments. So where we have to write these fixed end moments, already I clearly mentioned. So there will be no doubt, I think, based on seeing diagram, at least you may clear some doubt here. So For AB fixed moments, we have to write down here. BA fixed moments, we have to write down here. BC fixed moments, we have to write down here. CB fixed moments, we have to write down here. CD fixed moments, we have to write down here. DC fixed moments, we have to write down here. After that one, in the formula, there will be rotation factors also. See here, already we find these, calculate these rotation factors, minus 0.28i, minus 0.22, minus 0.25, minus 0.25 for that particular members BA, BC, CB and CD. So see here, in this diagram, you have to write rotation factor BA in this particular column. Clear? Rotation factor BC in this particular area, and rotation factor CB in this particular area, and rotation factor CD in this particular area. So you write down all these rotation factors in these 4 areas. After that one, after completion of this one, then go for the, then see here, I mentioned here sigma FEM means sum of the fixed moments. So what we have to sum here, for particular joint B, there will be 2 connecting members, that is BA and BC. Means at joint B there will be 2 members, then we have to sum these 2 members. For example, BA fixed moment plus BC fixed moment. So you have to mention here, that is also called as balancing moment. Similarly, for C, there will be a joint. For joint C, you have to sum CB plus CD connecting member fixed moments. So then after simplifying that one, you have to write down in this particular box. So see here, already in the note points I mentioned here, where sigma FM equal to sum of the fixed moments are also called as balancing moment. For joint B, we have to sum BA plus BC. For joint C, we have to sum CB plus CD. Then friends, see here in this particular diagram, I clearly mentioned already with fixed FEM, RM like that. So see here, our fixed moment for AB is minus 25, BA is 25, BC is minus 31.25, CB is 31.25, CD is minus 57.6, DC is 38.4. Then what about rotation factor? Rotation factor BA is minus 0.28. BC is minus 0.22 here, CB is minus 0.25 in this box, and CD is minus 0.25 here. So see here, all the things will be mentioned here. At the same time, already I told you in the model diagram, where B, what we have to write down in this box, sum of the fixed moments, means we have to sum for joint B, BA plus BC means 25 plus 31.25 means already minus will be there. 25 minus 31.25 will be equal to minus 6.25. So we have to sum those 2 fixed moments and write down here. Similarly, for joint C, there will be 2 fixed moments, that is 31.25 and minus 57.6. Then you have to simplify these 2, that is you have to add these 2, minus 57.6 plus 31.25, you will get minus 26.35. So then we have to write down in that particular box. So that is the procedure. At the same time, then I didn't mention anything here. If you see in the model diagram, I clearly mentioned after calculating the rotation moments, you have to write down rotation moment BA here, rotation member for BC here, rotation member for CB here, and rotation member for CD here. So in the first step, there will be no rotation movement for AB, BA, BC, CB, CD and DC. Okay, after calculation of the rotation moments, then we have to write down one by one. Okay, so first of all friends, you have to note down here one main point. Here in the Canis diagram, there will be only 2 joints, that is joint B and joint C, and the 2 joints will have 2 connecting members, that is joint BA, member BA and member BC, and for joint C, 2 connecting members, that is CB and CD. Therefore, we are finding only rotation movements at these particular joint B and joint C. So for that purpose, you will get a rotation movement for BA, BC, CB and CD, not for AB and DC. For AB and DC, rotation movements always 0. For AB, rotation moment always 0, and for DC, rotation moment always 0. Then you will get rotation movement only at the BA, BC, CB and CD positions. Okay friends, then I am going to the first step. So see here, that is for first trial. Already I explained all these things clearly, how you will get this balancing moment minus 6.25 and minus 26.35. Okay, so then I am calculating rotation moments. Already I told you we are calculating rotation moment only for BA, BC, CB and CD. So what is the rotation moment formula? U into sum of the fixed moments plus sum of the forend rotation moment. So friend, I am going for the first trial. So I am finding rotation moment will be denoted by m dash and finding rotation moment for BA. Why? Because for AB and DC there will be no rotation moments. Rotation moments are calculating only for the joints. You always remember these two steps. Okay, I am calculating m bar BA. That one will be equal to, what is the formula? U. Where you will get this U? So see here in the diagram, U equal to rotation factor BA. Already we calculated in the rotation factor table. So U means that minus 0.28. Similarly, so bracket open, then sum of the fixed moments. So you have to write down sum of the fixed here, that is BA plus BC here, or else we can simplify previous in the previous step only, that is minus 6.25. This is the sum of the fixed moments for that particular BA. Okay, that is minus 6.25. So I am writing here minus 6.25 plus sum of the forend rotation moment. So friends, see here, again I will tell you one important note point here. I am calculating BA. So see here, always remember for joint B, joint A and C is the forends. For joint B, A and C is the forends. Similarly, for joint C, B and D is the forend. So again I am repeating, for joint B, A and C is the forend. For joint C, B and D is the forend. So please friends, remember this point. For example, if I am calculating BA, what is the forend here? AB and CB is the forend. At the same time, if I want to calculate BC, AB and CB is the forend. For BA, BC is the near end. Similarly, for BC, BA is the near end. So you always remember this point. For B, A is the forend and C is the forend. So similarly, for BA, AB is the forend and CB is the forend. For BA, BC is the near end. You always remember this step. At the same time, for BA, CD also forend. For BA, CB and CD both are the forends, but you don't consider CD in the rotation moments. Why? Because you always consider for B connecting member will be BC or CB. For B connecting member will be AB or BA. That is the reason we have always consider connecting rotation moments. Similarly, for C, BC and DC are the forends. At the same time, for C, BC, BA and AB, all these are the forends. But while calculating the rotation moment for particular joint C, sum of the forend moment means you can consider DC and BC only, not BA. Why? Because BC is the connecting member for C and DC is the connecting member for C, but BA and AB are the connecting members for B. So while doing that particular joint, you have to take consider into that particular members. Okay, so then go to the problem, then I will clearly show what is the forend and what is near end. Don't confuse here. So see here in the first step, already U equal to minus 0.28 and minus 6.25 will be completed, plus sum of the forend rotation moment. Friends, there is no chance of confusing here. Why? Because already each and every step I wrote clearly where you will get 0 and where you will get value here. Sum of the forend rotation moment. So friends, already in the first step itself I told, for going for the first trial, there will be no rotation moment at the BA position. So I am calculating BA. So I am here in the formula, sum of the foreign rotation moment. Sum of the foreigners. For BA, foreigners will be AB and CB. BC will be near end rotation. BC will be near end here and CB will be far end. But here in the formula what they are asking, foreign rotation moments, sum of the foreign rotation moments. While calculating BA, you have to observe that is AB rotation moment, that was 0, and CB rotation moment. In the first step there will be no rotation moment for CB, that is also 0 here. So then take down here directly minus 6.25 plus AB there will be 0 and CB also 0. Then after simplifying in your calculator, you will get 1.75. The moment will be in kilonewton meter. So after calculating first rotation moment, then immediately you have to write down here 1.75. So see here in the first step, already I completed this one. We have to write down 1.75 kilonewton meter here. Then go for the MBC. So what is the formula for MBC? Where U, so see here in the table, U equal to minus 0.22 into bracket open, sum of the fixed moments. So sum of the fixed moment for BC is minus 6.25. So write down here minus 6.25 plus, for calculating BC, what is the far end rotation moments? So in the first step, there will be no rotation moment for CB and AB. So far ends for BC is AB and CB. In the first step, there will be no rotation moment for CB. That is the reason I am taking 0 here. So for AB, naturally there will be no rotation moment at fixed end AB. Therefore, I am considering here also 0. But here there will be one rotation moment at BA. No need to consider BA. Why? Because for BC, BA is the near end. In the formula, they are asking foreign rotation moment. So BC, for BC, foreign rotation moment will be CB and AB. In the first step, there will be no rotation moment for CB and AB. Then I am taking 0 here. So see here AB 0 and CB 0. Then simplify this one. After simplifying, you will get 1.375 kilonewton meter. Clear? Then go to the next step. After calculation, after completion of your calculation, then immediately write down here. That is 1.375. Friends, assume here there will be only two rotation moments in the first trial, that is 1.75 and 1.375. Then I am calculating this CB rotation moment. So see here M bar CB equal to U equal to minus 0.25, where it will be, there will be 0.25 here. Similarly, sum of the balancing moment will be equal to minus 26.35. So see here into minus 26.35 plus for CB, while calculating CB, then formula will be this sum of the foreign rotation moment. So see here for CB, what is the sum of the foreign rotation moment here? For CB, foreign will be BC and DC. Okay, for CB, BA also foreign, but that is not connecting member for this C. This is connecting member for B. That is the reason I am not including this part. So I am including only this connecting member part. For CB, foreign will be 1.375. So that is the reason I am taking 1.375 plus for DC it will be 0. Friends, see here I clearly mentioned here this 1.375, where you will get this 1.375 at the BC position. Then that one will be rotation movement 1. In the first step in the model diagram, I wrote clearly where RM1 will get, RM2 will get. If you are again confusing, means you can go and check that one. Okay, plus DC position will be 0. After simplifying this one, 6.24 will be there. So 6.24 immediately write down here. Then go to the CD position. So remember the formula. No need to go for write down the formula again and again. Just see here itself. For calculation of the CD, U equal to minus 0.25 into minus sum of the fixed moments will be equal to minus 26.35 into sum of the fixed moment will be equal to minus 26.35 plus sum of the foreign rotation moment. For CD, this BC is the far end. At the same time for CD, DC is the far end. So you have to sum these two. Plus 1.375 plus 0. So don't consider this CB. Why? Because this CB is the near end for CD. At the same time, don't consider this BA also. Why? Because this is not connecting member for C. So only consider far ends are 1.375 plus 0. Then after simplifying this one, immediately write down here 6.24 kilonewton. Friends, after completion of the first trial, there will be only 4 rotation movements. So that is 1.75 kilonewton meter, 1.375 kilonewton meter, 6.24 kilonewton meter, 6.24 kilonewton meter. So after completion of the first trial, you can move to the second trial. So second trial was somewhat difficult. Why? Because from starting itself, you will get rotation movement for C. Okay, that is the reason. You please be careful there. I will show that also. Then move to the second trial. Friends, I am going to the second trial. So what again here? M bar BA movement U equal to, that is minus 0.28. That is sum of the fixed moment formula is minus 6.25 plus sum of the foreign rotation moments. So see here, for BA only there will be first 4 rotation moments will be there. Assume there will be only these 4 rotation moments, not these 2. After simplifying, you will get these 2. So for BA, AB is the foreign rotation moment. Here it will be 0. I am clearly mentioned. For AB it will be 0. And for calculation of the second step rotation moment, I am seeing foreign rotation moment for BA. One will be AB, another will be CB. So already in the first step, you will get the 6.24 rotation moment at CB. So you please consider this rotation moment 1 for second trial. So here I already mentioned here, for CB in the second trial, rotation moment 1 you will get. Okay, then you simplify this one, you will get this 0.0028 kilonewton meter. Similarly, if you can move to the M bar BC, you will get minus 0.22 into minus sum of the fixed moments will be equal to minus 6.25 plus sum of the foreign rotation moments. For BC, here it will be 0 plus, again you can see this rotation moment, foreign rotation moment as 6.24 only. So you can simplify this one, you will get this one. So you friends, you please calculate this one. You will get this 0.0022 kilonewton meter. Again you take down that 0.0022 kilonewton meter and write down here. Then move to the trial C. In the trial 2 only, joint C. So in the joint C, I am finding member CB. So see here, that formula will be equal to U into, that U equal to minus 0.25 into sum of the fixed moment will be equal to minus 26.35 plus sum of the foreign rotation moment. For CB, DC and BC are the foreign rotation moment. So for DC always it will be 0, that is the reason you can take down directly, that one will be 0 plus for CD there will be 2 rotation moments. After calculation of the 2 trials, there will be 2 rotation moments for BC. So there will be 1.375 and 0.0022. So here for calculating the second trial CB, you consider rotation moment, this 0.0022 is the foreign rotation moment for CB. Clear? I mentioned here rotation moment 2 BC for the second trial CB. You please check that one. Minus 0.25 into minus 26.35 is the sum of the rotation, sum of the fixed moment, plus 0.0022 is your rotation moment, plus 0. Similarly, after simplifying this one, you will get 6.59 kilonewton meter. You write down directly here 6.59 kilonewton meter. Then I am calculating this M bar DC. So M bar CD equal to minus 0.25 into sum of the fixed moment equal to minus 26.35 plus sum of the foreign rotation moment, that one will be DC and BC. So DC will be 0. So for second trial you will get only this up to 0.0022. So whatever recently you will get, you can consider that one. So that one will be 0.0022. Again simplify this one by using your calculator, you will get this one. Friends, already I clearly mentioned in your this PDF material. I will send this PDF material in the link also. If you want to download and see this PDF material once again, you will clear your doubt. Then move to the trial 3. Friends, trial 3 I will simply explain in the problem itself. Okay. So first of all, what is your formula? U equal to, for calculation of BA, U equal to minus 0.28 into sum of the fixed moment will be equal to minus 6.25 plus sum of the foreign rotation moments are, for AB it will be 0 plus for BC second rotation moment I am taking for trial 3, that is 6.59, what recently you get. Okay, 6.59. So then simplify this one, you will get this minus 0.095 and write down here. Okay, then go to the trials movement, rotation moment BC. For rotation moment BC, formula equal to U, that U equal to minus 0.22 into minus 6.25 is the sum of the fixed moment, plus foreign rotation moment or 0 plus again this 6.59. Then you will get minus 0.075 is your rotation moment for BC. Similarly, for CB, minus 0.25 into minus 26.35 plus whatever you get recent, whatever you obtain this recent rotation moment, you will consider that one as the foreign rotation moment for CB. That one will be minus 0.075 plus this 0. Then simplify this one, you will get this 6.61. Similarly, for CD, you will get minus 0.25 into minus 26.35 plus foreign rotation moment or 0 plus this minus 0.075. Then simplifying this one, you will get 6.61. So like that you can repeat the trials. So you will get one doubt, for how many trials we have to stop this procedure. Friends, you will see here, in the first step I will get 1.75, 0.028 minus 0.095. Similarly here also. So here in this step you will observe means 6.24, 6.59. So there will be more decimals. In the decimals there will be more variation, 6.24 to 6.59. In the next step you will observe here 6.59 to 6.61. So there will be little gap. So there will be very near values here. At the same time you see here 6.61 here and 6.61. So here due to the symmetric rotation factor you will get these values same, but you observe these things 6.59 to 6.61, 6.59 to 6.61, like that whenever you will get very nearer values or approximate values, then you stop your trials. If you want means you can go for one more or two more trials, you will get very exact answers, but due in the examination purpose you just go for 3 to 4 trials and you will take some approximate answer because of the less time. Then you have to write down all these rotation moments. So friends, this is the calculation for this is the procedure for calculating the rotation moments. Then in the next step I will show you how to calculate final moments. There will be one formula, I will show you clearly. Friends, go for the final moments. Friends, see here, you remember this final moment formula. First step, what is the formula for final moment? Fixed end moments plus 2 into its near end rotation moments plus 1 into its far end rotation moments. Friends, while calculating the rotation moments, I explained clearly what is near end and what is far end. Okay, and what are the connecting members. But while calculating for the final moments, so there will be 3 spans, that is AB, BC and CD. Friends, first of all, before going to the final moments, you divide these spans individually. Means you can assume in that way. AB is one particular span, BC is another particular span, CD is another particular span. So, if I am calculating AB, fixed end moment, for AB, BA is the far end. For BA, AB is the far end. For AB, AB itself is the near end. For BA, BA itself is the near end. Friends, please repeat. I am showing here similar point. You please observe once again. While calculating BC fixed end moments, for BC, CB is the far end. For CB, BC is the far end. For BC, BC itself is the near end, and CB itself is the near end. And for CD, DC is the far end and CD is the far end. For CD itself is the near end and for DC itself is a near end. Why I am showing this one particularly means don't confuse this one. If you thoroughly know what is foreign and what is fixed in the analysis, then your procedure will be easy. So see here, I know the formula and I know the procedure. Just I am applying the values in the formula, you will get the moment value. So MAB equal to fixed moment. So I am writing fixed moment for MAB equal to minus 25 plus what is the formula, 2 into its near end rotation moment. So see here in the formula, in the table, there is no rotation moment for here in the AB. So that is the reason 2 into 0. If there is no moment means I am taking 0. 2 into 0 plus 1 into, if you take 1 or directly foreign rotation moment, there is no difference, plus 1 into foreign rotation moment. For AB, BA is the foreign rotation moment. But here I am going 3 trials here. Then what we have to take in, what recently you obtained rotation moment. So you take that one. For AB, foreign rotation moment means BA rotation moment. So recently obtained rotation moment will be minus 0.095. So then take down here. So again see the in the formula I am applying here. Fixed moment is minus 25 plus 2 into its near end means for AB there will be no rotation moments, that is 0, plus 1 into foreign rotation moment means for AB, BA is the foreign rotation moment, that one will be minus 0.095. So that one will be equal to minus 0.095. If you simplify this one, you will get minus 25.095 kilonewton meter. Similarly friends, if you go for this MBA, for MBA fixed moment will be equal to 25 plus 2 into what is its near end rotation moment for BA. BA itself is a near end rotation moment, that is for BA its near end rotation moment will be equal to minus 0.095 plus foreign rotation moment will be equal to 0, and again simplify that one, you will get 24.81 kilonewton meter. Okay, so I will show you all these 4 also, but you please remember this formula. I will show directly here itself, no need to write down there itself. You can calculate here itself directly. If you are better in this procedure, you can calculate direct here itself. While calculating BC, what is the formula? Take down fixed moment, that is minus 31.25 plus 2 into its near end, plus 2 into its near end means 2 into 0.075 plus foreign rotation moment. So I am individually dividing this particular span, CB span. For BC, CB is the foreign, that is plus 6.61. If you simplify this one, you will get one fixed moments. So take down here directly. Similarly, for CB, formula will be sum of fixed moment, simply fixed moment, that is 31.25 plus 2 into its near end rotation moments means 2 into 6.61 plus foreign rotation moments means minus 0.075. Again simplify here. Friends, similarly you can do this one also. For CD, minus 5.76 is the fixed moments plus 2 into 6.61 means that is its near end rotation moment, plus for CD, DC is the foreign, that one will be taken as 0 because there will be no rotation moment for DC. Okay, again for DC, so fixed moment will be equal to 38.4 plus 2 into its near end rotation moment will be equal to 0 plus foreign rotation moment will be equal to 6.61. Then simplify here. Friends, always assume that here there will be 3 continuous spans. Individually divide that spans and take that particular span AB, BA, BA, BC. Sorry, AB is a particular individual span, BC is an individual span, CD is an individual span. If you divide like this only, then the problem analysis will be very easy for you. So already I clearly mentioned here. If you want, have a look that one. So after simplifying this one, you will get all these kilonewton, all these units, all these moments in kilonewton meter. So see here, always remember, already we know this point also, at a particular joint sum of the moment will be equal to 0. So see here, MBA equal to 24.81, MBC equal to 24 0.8. If you sum this one, sum of the moments at a particular joint will be equal to 0, then your problem and analysis will be correct. For example, if there will be some variation, means your answer will be wrong, your analysis will be wrong. Similarly, sum of the moment at particular joint C will be equal to plus 44 minus 44. So your analysis will be see here the moment will be plus 44.5 minus 44.5, then you will get sum of the moments at particular joints will be equal to 0. Okay friends, you always remember this as a important note point. Okay friends, so this is the procedure for calculating the moments in the Canis method. So I will show how to draw the shear force diagram and bending moment diagrams also. So you always remember this procedure. This is a very important